Marcus Williams had been living under the interstate overpass for 8 months. Former Army sergeant. 2 tours in Iraq. Honorably discharged. And now he was digging through a trash can outside a gas station looking for something to eat. That's where he saw it. A brown leather wallet just lying there on the ground next to the air pump. He picked it up and opened it. Inside was $470 in cash. A driver's license, credit cards, pictures of 2 kids. The woman's name was Jennifer Chen. She lived at an address about 3 miles away. Marcus stared at that money for a long time. $470. That was more than he'd seen in months. That could get him a motel room, hot showers, real meals, maybe even a phone so he could finally call his sister. But then he looked at those pictures of the kids. He thought about his own daughter, the one he hadn't seen in 3 years because he was too ashamed to face her like this. He closed the wallet. It took him 2 hours to walk to Jennifer's address. His shoes were falling apart and his feet were bleeding by the time he got there. It was a nice house in a quiet neighborhood. It's a kind of place that makes you remember what you used to have. He rang the doorbell. Jennifer opened the door with her phone in her hand, clearly in the middle of canceling her credit cards. When she saw Marcus standing there, dirty, unshaven, wearing an old army jacket with holes in it, her expression changed. She took a step back. "I found your wallet," Marcus said quickly, holding it out. "Everything's still inside." Jennifer took it slowly, opened it, and her eyes went wide. The cash was still there. All of it. "You walked all the way here?" she asked. "Yes, ma'am. In those shoes?" Marcus looked down. "Only ones I got." Jennifer stood there for a moment, just staring at him. Then she did something that surprised them both. She started crying. "I'm sorry," she said, wiping her eyes. "It's just been the worst week. My husband lost his job. I lost my wallet. We have rent due in 3 days, and I thought that money was gone. I literally prayed for a miracle this morning." Marcus didn't know what to say. "Wait here," Jennifer said. She disappeared inside and came back a few minutes later with a bag. "It's not much, but there's some sandwiches, water, and some of my husband's old clothes and this." She handed him $200. "Ma'am, I can't take this," Marcus said. "You just walked 2 hours to return $400 when you clearly need it more than I do." "Yeah, you can take it, and I want you to have it." Marcus's voice broke. "Thank you." "No," Jennifer said. "Thank you. You could have kept that money and no one would have blamed you, but you didn't. It says everything about who you are." They talked for a few more minutes. Jennifer learned about Marcus's service, his struggles, his daughter. She asked if she could share his story. Marcus shrugged. "If you think it'll help?" Jennifer posted about it on social media that night. She didn't expect anything to happen, but the post went viral, and the next morning it had been shared 50,000 times. Donations started pouring in. People wanted to help. A local veterans organization reached out. A company offered Marcus a job in their warehouse. Someone set up a GoFundMe that raised $73,000 in 4 days. Within 2 weeks, Marcus had an apartment, new clothes, a steady job, and for the first time in years, the courage to call his daughter. When they finally spoke, he told her the whole story. About finding the wallet, about the choice he made, about how one moment of doing the right thing changed everything. His daughter cried on the phone. "That's the dad I remember," she said. "It's my hero." Marcus and Jennifer still keep in touch. She says she didn't save him. He saved himself the moment he decided to walk 3 miles in broken shoes to return something that was his. Because integrity isn't about what you do when people are watching. It's about what you do when you're desperate and alone and no one would ever know. Marcus Williams could have kept that money. He had every reason to. But he chose something harder. He chose to be the man he wanted his daughter to remember. And sometimes that one choice is all it takes to find your way back home.